I don't know how this is going. Okay, hold on. So we're verifying resources. Hi, hello, what's up? I'm Vic. I don't normally pretend I never said my name was Vic. Um, Hi, it's Joker. So, we are doing the Honkai Star Rail 2.5 quests and stuff once it loads. We're also going to be pulling a little bit for Feisho. I don't have enough to guarantee it, so it may be a very, very, um, just, disappointing. It could be very disappointing. But you know what? We're gonna do it anyways. And I'm trying to find out if my thing is going right. I should have enough to guarantee it. So. Ooh, the microphone sounds really good. I got a new microphone, and it sounds like really good right now. I think, at least in my opinion. So I don't know if you could see it, but I'm wearing a Don Hung shirt because, you know, I'm obsessed with him. Okay, we're at 85, 86%, 86% going on 87%. Okay, so I don't know what to say right now. Also, I apologize in advance if I don't look in the chat. My phone is almost dead. Like, it's barely hanging on. And I normally look at the chat through my phone, so. But yeah, I just was playing Wuthering Waves for a little while to get to. There's like a free character, and I wanted to unlock that, even though I don't really play that game. I thought it would be a waste if I didn't unlock the character, you know? Alrighty. I also heard we were getting 1,600 Jades this update in Honkai Star Rail. Don't hold me to that. I saw it on Twitter, and it could be wrong. Well, I guess we'll see, you know? I guess we'll see. Alright. Let's fish a banner. Oh, wow. I didn't know they were all in the same... Oh. Okay, then. I didn't think it was all at once, and now I realize Linksha's gonna be soon, too. Who told me we were getting 1,600? Oh. They were right, whoever told me. Alright. Ooh, this looks... I'm getting excited. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly pull and see what happens. I don't think we'll get her. You know what I'm gonna do? I got really good luck once when I just kept pulling singles, and I mean, I only have 25 pulls, so we're just gonna do singles for all of them and see what happens. You know? Oh, nice. Because, like, I've tried to explain this before, probability-wise, because we don't see the animation, well, it's hard to explain, but there's a probability thing in my head that makes me think that it's better to just do single pulls. But I may be wrong. I'm totally not gonna get anything. Oh. I'm getting lucky with Mose, or is that how you say it? Alright, and then we have a little over... I think we have 10 left now. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Okay. And then we may have, like, exchange. Oh, we have enough for one more. And then Ember's exchange. Nope. Okay. Okay, so we got one more. Wow. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. So we got the quest. Let's go. Shackling prison has fallen. A pack of wolves have broken free. Let's go. Why are we starting here? Head to search for... Oh, okay. Am I, like, in March's point of view now or something? Because Kalis is stuck underground. I'm pretty sure. In the shackling prison.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Come on in.
After the shackling prison break... Penacony guy.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Skysplitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Is this how long-life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effect...
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament.
Wow.
Can you believe the Ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So,
Oh, that's about
who are you
Yanching,
betting
huh?
on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
My target of getting rich.
War dance.
How is he here?
There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Hung went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so... Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan. The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being a ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Skysplitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hoolay will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos.
Did I remember the last quest wrong?
What?
Well said.
Pretty sure.
You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
What brings you here, General? Where the
Yes,
frick is Dan
I
Hung?
suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be...
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those borisin spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hoolay on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hulay's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Zhao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against borisin abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
Okay.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any
Did I
other
remember last
instructions?
time wrong?
Representing the consensus between the Merlin's Claw and the Divine Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of divine foresight and oversee the 6 Commission's affairs on the law.
Didn't they, like...
What is
Wait.
the situation at the shackling prison?
Hoolay made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison.
Yeah, he sealed
As
the...
of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the 2 Nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
Ah. So it's a time skip. I see.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that he and Don Hung are safe.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The borisin have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yuko. Fei Shao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Fei Shao's capabilities, General Huaiyan. I'm more concerned about the Wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Skysplitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. But now, with Hoolay's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
Shouldn't the war dance really be held as scheduled?
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong.
So, Yunli, what do you think we should do?
Well... I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach.
Which 2 parties?
The first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Law Fu isn't safe. How do you think the outsider? The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Law Fu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hoolay's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Law Fu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hoolay actually does anything.
So what do we do?
What do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the...
As if nothing has happened. Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found.
That's why I called the 2 of you here.
Ah, so they're gonna do the festival.
General Huaiyan, are you asking me to take Yan Qing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
But
I love his voice.
March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Lawfu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou...
Dear child, the Nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate. We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you, not old Yukong. Please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
Switching to Lingsha's point of view. 3 dual hours before the war dance convenes.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are 2 sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the shackling prison.
Borisin infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge Shui from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
I, and the 2 behind me, will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
Why don't I get to go into the
General,
prison?
The situation
And by
inside
I
is
mean
still
Kalis.
chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
Why
It's
doesn't
common
Kalis
for
get to
Cloud
go
Knight
into the
generals to face
prison?
danger directly. Hoolay
I
has
want our
escaped,
MC in
and the
there.
Yao Qing envoy is being held hostage by the borisin. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter.
Okay.
Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hoolay herself to prevent further calamity. I believe How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hoolay was held? And how did they time their
Hooray.
plan just before the Yao Qing
Get it?
messengers
Hooray,
were ready to
hooray.
escort him?
Okay, sorry.
Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too
Finding the
difficult.
answers to these questions.
What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind
Let's
behind all of this.
go.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Luofu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your
Oh.
decision with everything we have, General.
I'm trying to make sure that my audio works.
I'm sorry for improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judge it.
Okay. I think it's working fine.
General Huayan,
They like...
what is
Wait.
the situation in the shackling prison?
The audio sounds like a little bit weird, but I think it's tolerable. Didn't they like...
What is
Wait.
the situation in the shackling
No, you know what's... I know what's happening now. Sorry. It's too loud, right? Like, it's saying my mic is going up too loud. So we're gonna put it a little bit lower, okay? Nice. Alright.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha. I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Okay.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master.
Let's start with those borisin disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence. According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia.
Suspicious
After
Foxians.
following them,
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
my alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these borisin were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and borisin share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows borisin to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
Indeed. This means that these borisin have a steady supply of the medicine within the Luofu.
Couldn't it...
Disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Was about to say that.
Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again.
The disciples of Sanctus
When I was
Medicus.
sorting through the prescriptions they use, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the borisin's body...
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
She's so pretty.
Since ancient times, the borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me. Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously.
Oh, what's this?
I captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised borisin.
Wait, I don't think that's the right way, though. Yeah, no, this is the right way.
Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bones with a single blow.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary borisin possesses. This is likely the work of Hoolay.
If I may be so bold to ask, is this borisin truly that formidable?
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, borisin have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hoolay is a monster feared even among his own kind.
Hoolay.
With his strength, Hoolay united numerous borisin pacts.
All I can
forming
think.
a grand army of abominations of abundance.
All I can
They
think.
constantly push the Alliance's armies into perilous positions.
All I can think when I see Hoolay is hooray. So my brain just wants to say it like Hoolay, like hooray, ha, ha ha.
Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations. And I personally witnessed, even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand. By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned?
Could they not execute him?
On the Xianzhou Jumi, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes. They're so-called, but
Oh,
I
I
guess
missed
I
that.
understand.
Their so-called immortality is just a facade. I mean, nothing could truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Luofu kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing right now.
Stand. The people of the Luofu are known for their kindness. Even when faced with a malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out. Instead, they exiled the healer, who tried to solve the problem, to the Xianzhou Jumi.
What?
I understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw. I take the blame for the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. As for why Hoolay was only in prison,
I'm just a healer. I'm not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate it if you could enlighten me, General.
all right. Let me...
Oh, fucking hell. Well. Oh, thank God she didn't take the place of my DPS.
I'll
Oh.
go easy this time.
The strength.
I was so afraid she took the place of Danan.
May the foul stench dissipate quick. Yeah.
Let's settle this.
Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy?
Feeling spiffy?
Let's play. Can you
Find the answer.
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
I'm gonna switch the team a little bit. So we have Linksha. I'm going to put Branya on instead of him. Okay. So where are we headed? No, we went to this. Wait. No, we wanted to see that.
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
Linksha peels open the Cloud Knight's armor and stretches out.
No.
Oh.
This is a borisin in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
All these borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 borisin disguised as members of the Skyfang. Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold the position of power.
I want that chest. Not while they're there.
Breathe out the old and inhale the new.
Ah. I see.
Someone bit open his arteries and drained almost all of his blood while he was still alive. Such a cruel and ruthless act.
Despite being a long-lived species, borisin are
Now-
actually more like predatory beasts that must feed on raw blood and flesh.
All
I've
I
heard that Hoolay was deprived of food and water in the shackling prison.
Now you see, I watched Interview with a Vampire like a couple days ago, and all I can think is that guy. What's his name? The blonde guy. It's not. What is his name? Whatever. The blonde vampire. You know who I'm talking about if you've seen it. It's definitely something he would do. I think he literally has like, no, like. Actually, just vampires in general kind of do that, but...
It's hard to imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger for over 7 centuries. Will the hostage from the Yaoqing be able to avoid being his meal?
Such is the terrible nature of the abominations of abundance. We subjected him to the Forest of Swords to drain his life force. Just like you said, Miss Lingshaw. Casting a creature that can't be killed into a star would be a way to permanently get rid of it. But unfortunately...
The Foxians didn't agree to that.
Exactly. The atrocities committed by Hoolay went beyond mere massacres. Throughout numerous wars, we made every effort to the Foxians curse his name day and night, and they even use it to scare children into staying quiet. How could they grant a swift death to such a great sinner? I wonder if you know why Hoolay wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead imprisoned in the Xianzhou Luofu, Miss Lingshaw.
Yeah, now that you
As
mention
you
it.
mentioned, your mentor was an exceptional warrior and was the one who defeated Hoolay, an extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the Marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction of the Xianzhou Luofu.
It seems you have a major misunderstanding.
Explain it. I don't know if I'm going the right way. I'm just taking a couple guesses and praying I'm right. Where's the... Okay, it goes this way.
Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by borisin. Is...
A biometric weapon that will auto restart even if...
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that parts of this machine are made from specially refined borisin biotissue. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, borisin are no different from lab animals. Maybe the borisin attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
Watch out! This thing is still... Generate even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line. Be of your body and mind.
I want to see how good her healing is. If Down Hung...
It can still move. It means it
Okay.
wasn't damaged enough.
To guard and defend.
Let's make sure it never moves again.
The giant machine goes silent again like a wounded beast drained of blood. It can no longer move.
You haven't answered my question about why Hoolay was imprisoned in the Lafu instead of the Yaoqing, General. You've been reserved in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hoolay on the Yaoqing lies in the very mech in front of us.
How so?
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hoolay's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Just like with this mech? Well, I understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the borisin. And just like the borisin, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the borisin did. So...
Exactly. While borisin see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail. Why can borisin control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently. Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hoolay was not only the warhead of the borisin, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hoolay thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
that's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hoolay and the Lafu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Law Fu that served as a warning to future generations.
I see.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae.
Yep.
By
Sorry.
imprisoning Hoolay and the Xianzhou La Fu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou La Fu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
Wait, sorry,
That was
I missed
a
that.
necessary trade-off. Let's see.
I was too busy laughing at how Dan Heng reacted to that. Kissing Hoolay and the Shanshou Luofu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Shanshou Luofu to refrain from repeating its Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. You see, listen, hear me out. I just did a video talking about the what is the Vidyadhara, and in looking up the Vidyadhara, I learned a lot about the Luofu, and when you actually like look into this stuff and like take in all the information, kind of like map it out for a video, it makes more sense. I don't think if I hadn't made that video, I don't think I would be as following this as well, you know? But I'm also not good at paying attention to things, and yeah. And I'm not the most quick-witted.
The Xianzhou Alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
Okay.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dan Heng, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life?
We're getting some lore here. I did not expect it. Wait. No, this makes so much sense because I always wondered why Dan Heng remembered things. And this makes sense.
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path.
Jinyu is just
But
dropping
as I
this.
mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions.
So true.
Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master. Until your arrival now.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me.
I'm still gagged.
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task.
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
Now, you know, honestly, well, first off, why didn't Dan Heng say more? Because that was just, like, a huge lore drop on his part. And he just said, like, not a lot, but, and also, This makes me so excited to like see the other ships of the Luofu, or not the Luofu, of the Xianzhou. The Luofu is a ship on the Xianzhou Alliance. I'm stupid. Is this the right way? What's her? Hold on.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
And we're here. A mess of bodies. A fierce battle must have been fought here. Examine the Mara-struck remains.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
Is it the borisin?
How can you tell?
No, wait.
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. And the other attackers, aside from the borisin, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
And I'm lost again.
Tracks.
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used cloud hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the borisin need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission assisting them covertly. Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover borisin would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using cloud hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the borisin and aid in Hulay's escape?
They aim to spread chaos. They believe that only in chaos can they regain their former power and influence.
Is this new information, or am I just dumb and didn't see it? Probably the second.
Since this edition of Imbibe de Lunay, the once proud dragon race has been powerless, watching their influence wane. Being a native of the Luofu, Miss Lingsha, I believe you understand the implications.
However, I don't think the preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager, who exploited the weaknesses within the Luofu and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the ambrosial arbor's resurrection. Fentilia.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Vidyadhara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingshaw?
I'll send an invitation to the preceptors.
An invitation?
The preceptors have been inviting me for a personal meeting since my arrival on the Luofu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Waterscape. I'd like to hear their explanations.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingshaw. The internal affairs of the Vidyadhara should remain under their jurisdiction. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Okay.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hoolay was stopped. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
Are we changing POVs? Oh. Ciao, ciao.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this.
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
Jesus fucking.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, borisin, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process. So you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and
Oh, that's
flesh
similar to Chow Chow.
truly awakens your appetite.
Because he doesn't taste anything, does he?
Shame
It's
I don't
only,
have any green peppers right now.
That's why he likes spicy food. Because he can actually...
I'd happily stuff them in your mouth and cook
He feels
you
the
alive
spice
in a
food.
pot.
Spicy food. You know what I mean? I
I'm
don't know.
just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way...
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Lafu, right? Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, do you really think you can delay our departure? You see Borisin as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky.
Now, the quote-unquote, you see Borisons as savages. The way the Borisin are talking, like, they kind of are just savages. Kinda. Like, it's like pot calling the kettle black or whatever. That's not the right phrase. Pretend it's the right phrase.
The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes.
I hope he survives. We don't need another Foxy in death.
Your composure when I tear your throat.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hoolay.
Oh, you pathetic fox.
Why could he kind of get it?
For thousands of years, we were the ones who
Whoa.
allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people.
Why could he kind of, like, get it? You know? Like, hear me out. Okay.
But it's all right. As long as you catch the scent of your masters, you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
So Discord, yeah, of course.
Hoolay. Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue?
Let's go, Xiao Xiao.
The Borisin's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home? Lord Hoolay, now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing. By a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded...
The Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing. A Foxian?
God, he...
Very interesting.
Sheesh.
Tell
You know what I
me,
mean?
Mock Talk. Is he speaking the truth?
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder.
Like,
Thief.
and...
She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book.
Hear me out. Like, I don't want to say this, but I gotta say this. I gotta speak my truth. Mock Talk, also, like, hear me out, okay? both of these two could kind of get it. Maybe. You know, I shouldn't talk. I should...
And she bested you, Mock Talk.
Jeez.
Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
Then again...
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the
This prophet, Mongus.
Mongus?
What does she want?
Mangas. Okay. But the bigger hear me out would be them in like the wolf forms. But this is kind of a more respectable hear me out. You know what I mean? I'm trying to defend my opinion. They look humanoid here. And I mean, to be fair, some people literally draw smut and stuff of the Hilichurls in Genshin, so I'm fine. It's fine.
The prophet made this proclamation. The borisin have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive.
That you were still alive.
The prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yao Qing would take you to her ship during the Lafu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to
So Discord.
That so-called prophet lied to all of you. She just sent you here to die.
But her prophecy has come true. Our warhead is right here, with us!
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Law Fu.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hoolay! I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the Lafu is distracted by the stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory...
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaw. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to become... Since you are so confident that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou, I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub?
Okay.
Mock Talk.
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy.
What game are you
Just
playing?
a little pre-hunt entertainment. Don't you want to run away? You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
Anyways, we're gonna wait. Oh, we're close. Wait. You know what? Wait, do we get Sheesh. I haven't even done her I know I'm distracting myself. I gotta do her tryo. Because I want to know if I'm still gonna pull for her. I probably will. What?
Let's save some time.
Oh, this would be amazing for...
All together.
I may pull her just for that, where she pulls stuff in. Oh, I thought that was like the only one. I was like, what?
This one looks...
Okay. Yeah, I need her.
Who invited you? Here you go, Master!
In the mood for another beating?
Show me what you can do. I'll give you the fearless nose, not fear. Too slow.
Like, listen, I'm not a big fan of Hunt characters, but I love her, like...
Take 10 of you!
That...
No manners, huh?
I venture forth to hunt forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Oh, I get it! Time to show you what I can... Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this!
What makes her thing stack up?
Who will it be?
Fangs and claws got... I venture forth to forever. Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate!
Nice. Okay, maybe I will pull... Maybe I'm gonna pull for her. I'm gonna do Robin's real quick, though, too. Just so I have enough for one pull. I mean, it's not gonna get me... Like, it's not gonna get me here. Let's be honest. I should have checked how much I have for pity. But, Robin, my favorite character. Other than Don Han. Ooh, and we get...
Dangerous thoughts. Harmony and unison. Want to see what I can do? Dodge this! What are you looking at? Time for a shot. Nap time. Tonight. Stars echo. Take this! Surprise Venus! No more playing nice. Dodge this! Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! Honored to meet me.
I heard somewhere we'd be getting, Herta's, like, real form soon. And I'm so excited for that. Like, I don't think I can put it into words how excited I am for that. Alright. One pull. And a dream. Wait, I'm gonna see how close I am. Records. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm only at 6? So wait, that's... I thought I pulled more than that. And then this is 9-2 is not today. So I got... So I'm at 6. 6 and 5 is 30. Plus 25 is 55 I'm at right now. And I'm on a 50-50. I thought that was... I thought I got her, but I was seeing things. Okay. So where am I headed? Oh, this is the same place that you go during the Sanctus Medicus thing.
I can't believe he actually let me go. What game is he playing? Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights.
Every clever little thought you bear might lead to severe consequence. You will come to regret.
Just as I suspected. He's testing me. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Fei Shao personally lead a squad to capture Hoolay? For now, I'll do as he asked.
I love Fei Shao and Xiao Xiao. like ship-wise, I think that they remind me of Bishamon and Kazuma, and I just love that. What's this?
I'm sorry, but the realm...
What happens? No, wait! I'm so... Wait! I don't know what to do. What will happen if I do the... Wait, I'm so confused. I don't...
Hey, although we're short...
It's not like it's... Wait. Where am I going?
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while.
What are the
Do you need my help?
repercussions? I need to know. Wait. Understand if you thoughtlessly ask her for aid, you will reap severe repercussions regardless if the outcome is a success or failure. I gotta try it.
Could you please provide more? Wait, I recognize you.
I was brought here by the borisin.
All right, I'll call for reinforcements.
Now I'm nervous. Now I'm like so nervous. Wait, where's the ferryman?
Stop asking. Can't you just stop asking? You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
The warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
Not yet. There's no way for this tiny ship to escape from the Xianzhou. Only the starships at Stargazer
Was I wrong
can
to
break through the Jade Gate. Mokdok said there would be insiders to pick us up, but I haven't heard anything yet.
Ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hoolay and see what tricks he's up to.
Where am I going? I'm so lost. Why am I so lost? I'm just... Wait, is this... What's this? Why is it optional? I hate having a choice in games.
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a lot. We need to hurry wherever we're going. Close the ports?
What do I do? Oh no. It's not like they're gonna... There can't be something that... Like, they can't make an option happen that will only happen to some accounts, can they? Like, if...
Square formation, circular formation, yuan-yang formation.
And now I'm anxious to go back to Hoolay.
What should we try next?
Alright, let's just do it.
You're back, Zhao.
Come and take a good look.
Oh, don't worry. This captain will help us.
What are you trying to do, Moktuk? They have nothing.
Nothing to do? I told you to go to the port, remember? This...
Oh. Right.
You want to prove to me that you hold everyone's lives in your hands, right, Hoolay?
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no... What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones any time.
I never thought of...
There's no escape from me, Zhao Cho. Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember,
for some...
you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny, innocent people will die because of you.
Okay, honestly, I did not even think for a second it would be the other person who dies. I thought, oh, he's gonna die if we do something. Okay.
Now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent.
Does it even make a difference? Like...
Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain. But remember, the next time you refuse me, I'll crush your healing hands, then your knees, then your spine.
Okay, I don't want to...
Fine. You can torture me. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive?
So, is that why the Shenzhou Yao Qing wanted to I still remember. In the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the borisin and free themselves from their bloodline.
His voice is actually really cool, though. Oh, I thought it was autoplaying.
Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Zhao Cho? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yao Qing. Well, then in our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the borisin, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Duran, ascended the birthing bed, shape of a deep... Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the borisin warhead. I thought all hope was... all right.
Jiao Cho, I found you.
And we're going back to the Trailblazers' point of view, finally. 2 dual hours before the war dance convenes.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly...
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wadza?
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Cho, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately...
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the borisin. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly.
How could Hoolay possibly hunt us down?
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for...
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hoolay is not an ordinary borisin that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Luofu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in... You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long.
A star skiff to get us out of the Luofu. The borisin we discovered at Stargazer Navalia.
We predict their next move, and we take... Let's start from where you found those borisin and corner our prey.
This is where we ran into the borisin
because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened. Losing contact with their accomplices preparing the star skiff will surely put them on guard. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any borisin wants to stick to the original plan despite the risks, they'll surely come back to Stargazer Navalia to check the situation.
Are you suggesting that there are borisin here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many people here today? First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we arrived here. Then, there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol. But each patrol team must consist of 2 members. And obviously, he is not following the rules. Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
So wait, I pick one of them? Why are they here? Artisanship. I'm just gonna question them all. I don't care. I think it's if I had to guess one off the top of my head, it would be this guy, the one who's supposed to be patrolling in 2s, but there's only 1.
Who are you? Don't you know that...
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists.
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Cienjo Lafu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown...
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are aware that some people have infiltrated
I don't
this
think
port.
they're the suspicious one.
That makes perfect sense. So you're...
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent...
Why have these two who are questioning us, why aren't they questioning this guy? I shouldn't have to do this.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from what? No, not at all.
A peculiar issue.
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this. This is just weird. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work.
This is who I think it is.
Lieutenant Yenxing.
You're aware of the Borisin prison break.
Yeah, I've received the news, and I'll be on the alert.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Skysplitter.
No, everything is normal on the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary.
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on guard duty, is it?
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on the Skysplitter?
Yes.
You've been observing the Skysplitter for a while. Have you noticed anything?
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yenxing, aren't you supposed to be on the
Thank you for your concern.
So, it seems that some Borisin have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise.
I think, I don't want to be wrong, but...
I believe he was just slacking off.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened? Stargazer Navalia is not under lockdown.
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown as an excuse to persuade us to...
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to
So I was...
There's no way they can escape us.
I'm so stupid. Okay. I literally said straight up, I'm like, these guys aren't it. They sound accurate. Like, they sound right.
No. I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now I'm asking you a question, so answer me. Tell me. How many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hoolay?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoqing. What are you still waiting for? Attack her!
Inevitable. Bloom.
The dead return!
World-cleansing dragon.
I wonder if we're gonna see Luocha.
Feel spiffy? Lend me your strength.
Rise!
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this!
I don't think we should let them get away.
Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran.
Duran.
You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want. But I assure you, you won't get anything from me. Only fangs and blood.
I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack are prepared for the fate of never returning home. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hoolay's hideout.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that borisin escape so you could track him?
This is the most common hunting tactic used by borisin. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then, they chase them like it's a game. Borisin get great satisfaction from the last struggles of their victims.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand?
Oh, I got a fanfiction idea.
Called you a war slave. What exactly have you experienced?
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. Long ago, I was one of them. Not all Foxians are lucky enough to be born on a Xianzhou ship. I grew up in one of the worlds where borisin roam, known as the Fallen Territories by the people of the Yaoqing. To the Wolf Masters, Foxians are nothing but property. Cannon fodder used to slow down the Xianzhou attacks on the battlefield.
But you survived. And not only that, you became—
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning from Stargazer Navalia. What's the situation on your end?
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hoolay, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hoolay from attacking Stargazer Navalia. What will he do next?
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Zhao Cho.
Are we changing POVs again?
Please, save me.
I want to live. Doctor!
Zhao Zhao, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How is the front line?
The borisin beast ships have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body, it's like she was split open. Just like...
Oh, her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me, Zhao Zhao?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now.
So he's operating on Face Shao, right?
I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me, Zhao Cho?
Whew. I do. Loud and clear.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her borisin bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate. Turns out, she's from the same clan as I am.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination, and cruelty in battle. Turns out it's all because of her borisin bloodline. Mutt. Despicable mutt.
Okay, maybe I need Face Show. Like, I need a pull for her.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the borisin. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For borisin to have their bodies with the burning fury in her heart, that Foxy in general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. One day, she will be torn apart and die as a monster, and in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hoolay. Do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. I exhausted myself, and my hands trembled. But I believed everything I did was meaningful. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. They died under your claws, in your jaws, amidst the flames of crashing star skiffs, and under the Lux arrow of Rainbow. Like a useless idiot, I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death, only to watch it struggle, dive back into the boiling broth. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death? Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living, granting us strength. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one reason. Witnessing your death with my own two eyes. Even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war dance and a fully cured Fei Shao.
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As borisin, we understand the value of... What a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my heart.
Can you even feel respect with your corrupted heart?
Of course. Because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, you're still just a weak fox, as the wolf's creed goes. Gift the wolf dead end, where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate, where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. That's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how borisin truly respect their enemy. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will...
My lord, we received a message.
That doesn't...
It's the Skysplitter. The ship that the Wardens will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes. And if our star skiffs try to escape, we'll be spotted.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful.
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As hope?
The borisin have forgotten the wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out. Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar, trying to use Duran's offspring. Moktok, let me tell you how the borisin will...
But Great Warhead, our packs are not here.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Oh.
Moktok, we're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts.
Oh.
Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Chow. Moza. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yaoqing. Tell your general. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou Lafu in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on.
Bro, this is
every
giving
street,
vampire vibes.
feasting on the followers
Like,
of that devilish archer. Follow me, my cops. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy.
okay.
Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. My return will bring back the wolf's creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory.
Oh. Oh, March. The war dance is about to commence.
The Skysplitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what the war dance is actually... Well, how
how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? March, you haven't forgotten what you came to do, have you?
As a representative of the Xianzhou Lafu, that's the spirit. Sounds like you're all fired up.
As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a Lafu swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good master Yenqing as the ringmaster.
But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a beginner in swordplay.
I love her so much.
Where I got the confidence when I agreed to help General Huayan.
Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you are defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Xianzhou Lafu shall all be taken by the Juming.
Master Yun Li, please, I'm about to compete.
March, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced...
I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready.
March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
Alright, let's go.
Miss Yun Li, Miss March, this way. I was informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong and came to greet you personally. The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yanqing has been made public, Miss March. Just if they ask you this, how will you introduce yourself?
I am a disciple.
You completely left my name out. How rude.
I see you are both quite relaxed.
I should have chose the first option.
Give me a minute. Miss Yun Li's contestant information was registered for the war dance a long time ago. However, as a... Please, follow this path.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe.
Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall. So...
there are so many people.
March, before the war dance begins, my grandfather always told me that a weapon mimics its master. That means that a person's weapon will reflect their habits and You've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you?
Master Yun Li's old metal is taller than a person.
Observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie, is the key to victory in battle.
Why would you tell me?
That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight, don't you think? I don't want to see you go and lose to someone else, after all. Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents. Let's
know myself and
Oh, you're March.
That's right.
As you can see, I am the journalist entrusted with interviewing contestants.
I see the Skyfaring Commission as...
That's right. A big event like this just can't go ahead without a few... Oh! First, the question that is on everyone's minds. Lieutenant Yanqing is not appearing in today's war dance. This is just gossip from unreliable sources, but... My apologies, this was very unprofessional of me. I see that once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many different worlds, Miss March 7th. Are there any that you're looking forward to facing in particular? May I ask who that... the talented swordswoman from the Xianzhou Juming, Miss Yun Li. Thank you very much for accepting.
That's cute. The March interview is so cute. Okay.
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lu. Who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This is this last-minute replacement. Mark.
If I'd known I could use multiple weapons at once, I'd have brought my bow.
Hello, miss. Are you here to take—
That's right. I'm the March 7th that everyone's been talking about.
What? You're March 7th?
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been practicing the art of swordplay for half a month.
March 7th. Standing before you is a seasoned Cloud Knight who has practiced swordsmanship for over 200 years.
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid tactic too, right?
I was thinking that. How old is March even? Like... Soldier on duty.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I understand what's going on, Miss March 7th. Nothing out of the ordinary. Another awkward pause. I knew it. Did you get it? Wolves sounds like waves.
Nothing out of the ordinary. I guess you could say it's all fair winds and calm waves. Okay.
It's a
He's actually explaining his joke.
Making things awkward.
There are still many guests arriving here.
Understood.
Alrighty.
First round of the war dance is about to begin.
Me? I'm fine.
These contestants all seem very reliable.
Looking at these I understand why you wanted me to know myself and know my enemy. I don't feel as nervous as I did before.
So, do you want to go?
I knew it! Let's go.
Wait. Okay. I by mistake went backwards. It's fine.
If we walk through here, we'll be able to see the war dance's official venue.
Wow, so this is what it's like from the spectator seats?
Look over there. That's the ring we'll be standing on.
Master Yun Li? I'm getting nervous again. Can I really do this?
Well, it's too late for nerves now.
She's so adorable. I love March so much.
Time for what? As soon as I think about the mission General Huayan gave me, my heart...
It's when it stops beating that we need to worry. Just take in the atmosphere and prepare yourself. I have to leave for a moment and do some
I wonder how Master Yanqing is doing.
Hey!
Alrighty. Oh, we're going back to the Trailblazers POV.
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the port. Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible before the situation gets out of hand.
Yes, General.
You two, follow me. What's a signal's nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
Could that mean...
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for...
All
Where's
of you,
Chow Chow?
get out of my way.
Wait. Don't go any closer.
General, I failed you. That mad dog left me here as...
A declaration of war.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all this time. Well, Lord Hoolay ordered us to remain here. Just if you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the borisin, are able to join him in a little hunting game.
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of life and death.
Let's go.
Die, you lovely beast! Die!
Save your breath.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
World cleansing dragon.
I feel like we haven't seen Dan Hong in a while. I think we just won.
Wowza. Are you okay?
I was...
Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me? What on...
Hoolay is planning on attacking the bustling streets of the Xianzhou Luofu.
What did you just say?
Impossible. Even if there is still undercover borisin that we haven't sniffed out, Hoolay can't have more than a...
He has an ace up his sleeve. Hoolay's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of borisin. I've seen him convert a foxy into a borisin wolf trooper with my own eyes. This is Hoolay's declaration of war. His blood. It can cause Foxians to rapidly transform and lose their minds.
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and the Cloud Knights right away. Have them in...
The moment you see your enemy's declaration of war, it means that they have already begun to take action.
But if Hoolay succeeds...
Do you remember what I told you before? Hunting is about thinking the same way as your prey, not just mindlessly chasing after them. What Hoolay wants is to see everyone on the Luofu descend into panic. He wants to see us lose our minds and waste our limited manpower scouring every inch of the Luofu for signs of an attack until we exhaust ourselves. It's like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. They hide an object under one of several bowls, then move the bowls around and have you guess which one the object is underneath. The way I see it, this is all nothing more than misdirection. No matter what Hoolay does, there is one truth that cannot be changed. He is trapped aboard the Xianzhou Luofu. The only way for him to escape is to find a ship.
Right now, the only ship he'd be able to see is the Skysplitter.
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages. That would be the best place for him to go. So, that will also be our final battlefield.
But if we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or if he does as he said he would, and his minions infect the Foxians everywhere with wolf blood, are we just supposed to abandon those less likely locations?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Weighing your options and making a decision. There are always questions that we will ask ourselves, but never be able to answer. Before making a decision, we must destroy any hesitation that we are holding on to. Once we make a decision, we must fight off any regrets. There is a chance that we will make the wrong decision and allow our allies to be sacrificed in vain. There is a chance that we will predict our enemy's movements correctly, yet underestimate their strength and be overwhelmed in battle. But being lost in hesitation and failing to take any action will always be more harmful than taking the wrong path. We must make a decision, no matter what.
I don't know how to explain this, but her mindset really fits well with the hunt. Like, just the play style of the hunt. I don't know how to explain this. Maybe it's the decisiveness in being, like, choosing one target and not, like, all of them, like some other paths you can hit all targets, whatever. But it just fits together really nicely.
Everyone, listen up. I will personally take charge of Starskiff Haven, evacuate the people, and prepare for any possible attacks. Nameless, please lend us your strength as you did when the Ambrosial Arbor was reborn. I need you and Wildza to go in search of Zhao Cho.
Leave it to me.
General, please entrust me with the safety of the Skysplitter. I was originally meant to participate in the tournament, so now it is only right that I return to the Skysplitter.
If Hoolay does come to attack the Skysplitter,
Lieutenant, please rest assured, General. If he dares step foot on the Skysplitter...
Cloud Knights! The borisin have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash a bloodbath along the streets of the Xianzhou. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud Knights, will we allow the borisin to succeed with their plan?
No. That was a little early.
Be on your guard. Calling Starskiff Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for borisin attacks.
Fei Shao, the ports of Starskiff Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back. I will be there immediately.
Let's go. Oh, nice. We get her POV now. Now that's how you make an entrance. After Fei Shao uses her technique, she grants herself movement speed and pull enemies close.
There you are, Fei Shao.
Okay.
Madam Yukong, after 30 years, we find ourselves fighting.
I'm gonna wait till they finish talking.
Side by side once more. It's been a while since I've let loose. Let's get this started.
Remember, you are still on the lawful. Try not to go too wild.
All together.
Let's just do that for now. Oh, I could have done more, couldn't I have? She didn't even need to use her ultimate.
A short respite, then time for the next fight.
Is this where? Yep, this is where I go next.
Let's save some time.
Is it not this way? Then how do I find the rest? There's more of them, or isn't there? Okay.
All together.
Did I go the wrong way?
Receive divinity.
Can you find the answer?
Never hesitate. Too slow. Forever triumph. Victory is inevitable. A short respite, then time for the next fight. We have cleared out the enemies in Starskiff Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum Alley. I will prepare a Starskiff.
We cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against time. I know Zhao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring this to a swift end. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow.
Queen.
What's that? Everyone, out of the way!
She launched a bomb. Ooh. That was not a bow. That was like a pipe bomb.
Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known about Hoolay and Zhao Cho's whereabouts.
What happened?
That was one of Fei Xiao's arrows. Who knows what she used as an arrow to fire all the way over here? I wouldn't say always, but often would be fair. As soon as the heat of battle gets to her, she sees every place as a battlefield where she can unleash hell. Take a good look around. If you can find one or two borisin that aren't dead yet, let me know. I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to crack them open and get the information we need.
What a terrifying attack.
Is that...
Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength would lie in the hands
Oh,
of
we
a
got
Phyrexian war
Mock Talk.
so decisive, so brutal. She is more like a descendant of Duran than we who have fallen to our current state.
I remember you, Mock Talk. You are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time. It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hoolay and Zhao Cho?
Save your energy. I lived as a hunter for many years. Yet I have only fought. The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In
They've
order to
abandoned
ensure
the Wolf's
our
Creed.
survival, we took thanks to the gift granted
Thanks
to us
to the gift
by Lord
granted to us
Hoolay.
by Lord Hoolay.
I have shared his vision
Okay.
and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live for the victory of the pack. Come,
Oh.
Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight to the death.
He has some abs, though.
How honorable. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one.
It boils in my veins.
It boils in his veins. Long live, hooray!
Straight like this will set me running.
Lend me your strength.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Can you find the answer?
Break.
The borisin resurgence shall come.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths, Borisin.
It seems that Moktok got what he wished for.
Hoolay, your declaration of war is over. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Shao will catch you and send you to the same fate as Moktok.
Your tongue is sharper than your claws. Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me. Our little hunting game is not over yet.
Stand down, Wanza. I am here, Hoolay. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. The people of the Xianzhou must be quite brave to allow has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours.
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hoolay, are you begging me for mercy?
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins, but also the cunning blood of a fox. When you think about it, this was a gift from the borisin. Anything the Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final before you arrive. I will slaughter all then. I will pilot this ship through every blockade and before I finish these tasks of mine, you have a chance to stop me.
I accept your challenge, Hoolay. Because the very moment you stepped aboard the Skysplitter, you stepped onto your path to ruin.
Alright, let's go. Are we switching people? Where are Jingyuan, Dan Heng, and Lingsha now? What happened to them? Where did they go? Specifically Dan Heng, where did he go? Is he on the Skysplitter?
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the sky.
Oh, she's she's imitating the old guy.
My grandfather to say.
Yeah.
But this mission, the first round of the tournament, is about to begin. According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Skysplitter. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants' lounge right now.
Is that you, Miss Yunli? If the Cloud Knights are all in position.
Very good.
Your timing is perfect, Miss Yunli.
An emergency boarding request.
It wasn't on the Skysplitter.
Who would be boarding the ship at this time?
The Star Skiff is using the contestant docking bay.
No need. You have your own duties. I have to check on this immediately.
Wait, what's the other thing that? Right here?
Marge, it's me. She's still nervous. You still seem nervous?
I wasn't this nervous before. It's just...
Marge? Don't worry about your mission. You have me here too. Ask yourself.
Why? For us nameless, you
Even though we're just visitors at every stop, it was here that I met my two...
Good answer. March, may your blade be sharp and your victory glorious.
Thank you, Master Yunli.
Alright, sorry I'm speeding through this a little bit. I grasp it quickly and it's hard to... Oh.
Routine inspection! All passengers, please prepare for an inspection. So this is the suspicious Starskiff. Where did the passengers go? I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1. Wait a second.
It's me. It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that also some kind of Zhuming custom?
Didn't little Yanqing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead? Help shoulder the general's burdens?
The borisin on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hoolay, so I requested to come to the Skysplitter and provide support.
Can't believe you ended up back here on the Skysplitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter the tournament now. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you proud of her?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud, but also a little concerned.
Oh.
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Skysplitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should know that...
What's happening?
Does it feel like the Skysplitter has slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its safety.
Oh, there's a puzzle. Oh, great. This is so annoying. I was so close to having that. It's fine. All right, we're gonna stop. Yeah, I can't do that right now. I can't fuck with that anymore right now. Let's go.
The war dance is about to begin. Contestants, please make your way to the arena.
The engine room is just up ahead. Let's go. What do we have here? Strange. Why is there no one here?
The Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was worrying for no reason.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations!
Queen.
Right on time. Yes, you! Right on time.
Receive divinity.
Yes, you!
The dead return!
We've gotten to use so many different characters.
Mountains right on time.
If we found 2 wolves in the engine room, that means that even more abominations have...
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. Let's go. We need to get... Come with me. To the ring. This way. We're not too late.
Is this?
Yes, you! Lead through clouds! Can you find the answer? Slap!
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the... We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Luofu's Luminary War Dance Ceremony. Before we get the first round underway, our organizing committee would like to introduce you all to a host known throughout the cosmos.
Mr. Albert.
He is here today as our special guest host. Let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open the war dance.
Your war dance ends here. From this moment on, the Skysplitter belongs to me. And for you, dear spectators. I have prepared a true fight to the death. Now, run for your lives.
My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see you. Cloud Knights, prepare for battle.
That's fine too. Since you have all prepared for your deaths, come, give me all you've got. Entertain me.
Wait. Okay, hear me out though. Hear me out though. He was imprisoned. Like, what happened with the sword? Did his sword get imprisoned with him? Did he just like find a sword that's like huge, that's perfect Hoolay size?
War dance will be able to be held.
I don't know. That's maybe a stupid question, but
Precisely. When Hoolay escaped, we should have cancelled the war dance immediately. No one can predict where a wild beast. However, all we need to do is swap all the spectators and. However, preparations for the war dance were in the works for so long, I couldn't bear to announce its cancellation. So all we need to do is swap all the spectator contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight soldiers, and the Skysplitter, soaring high above, will become the ultimate battleground for our hunt.
But what do...
Then we just need to draw his attention to the Skysplitter. We'll have the Skyfaring Commission clear all transport lanes and cut down Starskiff traffic. Then, when the time comes, there will be only one ship in the sky, and he will have no reason not to attack. General Fei Shao will be in charge of scaring the wolves and cutting off their other means of escape. Given that the borisin already have insiders on the Law Fu, I will be in charge of putting pressure on them, making them focus solely on keeping themselves safe.
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones too. I will go.
Knowing that Elder Huayan is part of our last line of defense is a great comfort. This hunt will make Hoolay understand that the arrows of the hunt will always be one step ahead of the abominations.
That jolt just now. What's going on?
does March not know any of this plan? He evacuates, like, they evacuate everybody who's, like, not, who's there for the war dance, and then they just leave March, who thinks she's still gonna...
actually infiltrated the Skysplitter. Based on General Huayan's orders, it's time for me to take action.
Okay. March had me nervous for a second. Oh. Let's go. Yeah, I know. Alright.
You guys, you're... Oh, looks like the General's arrangements are finally coming in handy. I need to find Yun Li and the others as soon as possible.
Break!
The plan said that if Hoolay appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yun Li, where are it being...
Okay.
Master Yanqing!
I was concerned about the safety of the Skysplitter, and my...
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knights. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger. March, are you ready?
If my masters are going to battle, how could they go without their disciple?
Yunli, Miss March,
May your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades... Ah, forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Oh.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
Oh, damn.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hoolay.
Oh, I can't.
Auto.
Auto.
Sent some young cubs to slaughter.
I want to speed this up.
Remember this. My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Law Fu.
Do not be afraid.
Does the Xianzhou not have any warriors?
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
I should have used Firefly.
Estimated you. Receive divinity.
Do not fret.
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me?
Because I think with March 7th, the...
Just how wrong you are.
Such insane power.
Fine.
Opening up. I didn't see.
Shall finally arrives.
Time to show you what I can reel. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this. Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy?
The strength. Heaven's surge. Break. Awaken, dormant skin.
World cleansing dragon.
Heaven's surge. Rise.
Swing with all your might, dear cubs. You cannot run. Almost. Only those old. Running is never an option.
I can take 10 of you. Here you go, Master. I'll go easy this time.
I'll see you off. I underestimated you.
Awaken, dormant scales.
World cleansing dragon.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
The strength. Heaven's surge. Break.
Why is the shout still not here? I'm bored of these cubs.
I think this would have been way faster with Firefly, but I don't know. I had Dunhung, so...
Dead by the
Dan Heng is like my number one, so I'm gonna use him.
Bloom.
Inevitable. Heaven's Surge.
Oh god. Yeah, okay, he healed. What?
Much more than that. Your feeble weapons are like
No, 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 no. 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 I think that was story purposes, though.
I've had enough. Time to finish this game. What's happening?
Not long ago. Oh, did Zhao Chao give him something?
Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without.
What you're saying is, in your eyes...
Do you think you have some other escape route? Oh, Jiao Chou.
But you have told...
After all, you will avoid having to see the tragic future that awaits your general. I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be overpowered by her ever-intensifying moon rage, and finally be torn apart by her fury and transformation. Not even your god can save her from this fate. Although, they can lead her to liberation, and the only way to save her is here, in my hands.
Are you the healer? Or am I? Are you really that certain of your own judgment?
I must leave, Foxian.
Drink blood wine. I hear it is a borisin custom to kill prisoners.
You really did put hard work in.
Are you the healer, Jiao Chou?
Is there anything that I can do for you?
I heard that you saved me.
There's no need to thank me.
If you're a healer, can you cure my moon rage?
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle? Listen to me, child. Your condition is not suited for the battlefield.
Okay, then can you cure war?
What are you talking about? I'm just a healer. All I can do is...
So all you can do is heal us and let us go cure war.
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands of years, and it will only continue. What do you mean by cure war? All you will achieve is getting yourself killed.
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people, even though there will always be sickness and I cannot speak for the dead. But I know that General Yueyu, as well as all the warriors that never returned from battle, will not have died in vain. They fought so that others could make it home alive. Your actions are no different.
Jiao Chou, this is an order. Cure me!
Yeah, he has poison in him. Wait.
Those who have no secrets are no more than prey.
Yeah, because I think
Cut
in...
open and waiting for death.
I think in Xiao Chou's character stories, it's mentioned that he tries to drink poison and stuff, or he just drinks it for fun or something like that. I don't remember exactly. and I may be completely wrong, ignore me if I am. But he hid the poison in himself so that Hoolay will eat him and will drink his blood and have the poison.
Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hoolay. Humble dust. I drank it a while. If the most lethal poison known to this world is able to save innocent lives, I will do my best to cure you. Fish out. I kept my promise. At the cost of this insignificant life.
Please don't let him die.
Victory to the Yaoqing.
Please don't let him die. Oh man, no.
So, you want to play dirty? Here, it's colder.
My sword is even colder.
Jeez.
Hoolay's movements are slowing down?
Oh, I can't auto battle it.
It's time for us to put this dog down. I'll go easy this time. Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Heaven surge. Break. Bloom. Do not fret.
You chose eternal sleep. The dead return!
Just in case, I'm gonna be
Receive
cautious.
divinity.
A pathetic little poison like this. You think this is enough to turn the tide of battle?
Really do. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards.
Please don't let Don Hunk die. No, 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 no. Oh no. Marsh, you're gonna have to come through for me.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Slowing down.
Can I restart? Oh, yes, I can. Ooh! Wait, cancel this quick. Yeah, okay, so he still has the weakness of... We're gonna do something a little different. It's gonna bring us back... Oh, thank God. Okay, quick lineup. We're going to do March. We're gonna do Firefly. I don't know if Gallagher will be enough for heals. We're gonna do Ruin May. Where is Ruin May? Ruin May. And I'm gonna keep Blue Ultra just in case.
Hoolay's movements are slowing down?
Okay.
This is our chance.
It's time for us to put this dog down.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Here you go, Master.
Receive divinity. Support.
Like fire until everything burns to ashes. This is more than about to fight to live.
Is it not doing anything? What do you mean it's not doing anything?
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
The Crimson Moon burns high.
Stay away.
Are you kidding me?
The seas of flame.
Don't kill Luocha. No, my God.
Poison my wrist. If this is enough to turn the tide of battle.
Not very sportsmanlike.
Oh, this is annoying. This is so annoying.
A hero's life is hard. Firefly type will set the sea ablaze.
That didn't do as much as I was hoping. Okay, you know what? We're gonna try this again. Oh, do we do... It was stupid of me to put Firefly out there. I've been using people's C6 Fireflies too much. Or... Does it have to? Yes, I have to keep March on there. Okay, Dawn Hung Sparkle. I think. I'll leave that. I'll keep it as the team that I did before. Oh. Confirm. Yes.
Hulay's movements are slowing down?
Hulay's movements are slowing down.
This is our chance.
It's time for us to put this dog down. Yeah. Feeling spiffy?
The strength. Heaven's surge. Break. Inevitable.
Receive divinity.
Do not fret.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
Can you find the answer?
Eternal sleep and return. You. The pathetic little poison my wrist. You think this is enough to turn the tide of battle?
Not very sportsmanlike.
Heaven's surge. Rise.
May be hard to kill, but that does not mean you cannot be overpowered.
Find the answer.
Hoolay, take a good look. The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
I underestimated you. Receive divinity.
Do not fret.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return.
Okay, I think we're good now.
Inevitable.
Unless something goes terribly wrong, then I think we're good.
Spiffy?
I sense a storm.
Crimson moon burns high.
Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing dragon.
Impossible! How could a mere whelp defeat me?
Oh, he's gonna do Jingliu's move. Let's go. Oh, nice. Hello, Hoolay.
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago. Over 700 years have passed. And I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end, my fangs and claws were too slow. You won, child.
Stop struggling, Hoolay. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets when you go back to the shackling prison.
Yes, I was defeated, but this was not unexpected.
Okay. Thank God I can choose whoever the fuck I want. Okay, do I need to put him in my team or no? I don't. I'm gonna do... Wait, oh. Alright. Unless I'm gonna switch actually. I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna play it real safe.
Teetering on the precipice of danger is
I'm gonna play it real safe. Because we're gonna do this as quickly as possible.
I looked forward to this for so long. You've doomed yourselves. As I meet my demise, so shall the entire Xianzhou Longbow. The crimson moon in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without end. What now? They shall.
This is the heart of the borisin warhead, a product of the plague mark. I'll leave the next part to you. I don't understand. We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this crimson moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General!
Oh, we're gonna fight her. Interesting. I know I saw these. I definitely saw a spoiler for this, but I forgot it.
We clearly don't have wolf ears.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Skysplitter.
Does she think we're her enemies?
Oh, just go
Hoolay
quick.
just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Just when I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
After all this, do you still think running is an option?
You are not worthy. Futile resistance! I will devour
I'll go easy this time.
Heaven's Surge. Rise! Awaken, Dormant's world-cleansing dragon. Heaven's Surge. Break!
Let's play.
I'm proud of how fast I'm taking these things down without having a type weakness. Alright. I should have...
No dirty tricks, alright.
Oh well.
I underestimated you. Bloom.
eternal sleep.
The dead return!
The dice have been bust.
Or maybe I'll
Or
take
maybe
it
I'll
all.
take it all. Watch your head. No dirty tricks, all right?
Feeling spiffy?
Heaven's search. Rise!
You are not worthy.
You chose the wrong enemy.
You cannot hide. Pray, I will devour you.
Let's play for a while.
Yes, sir.
Awaken, dormant skin. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven's search. Break.
Sure, I'll play along.
Rip the body asunder.
Okay, Danhong is next anyway, so I don't really need to.
Heaven's search. Rise!
You are not
I'll
worthy.
see you off.
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
Let's go!
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us!
Ooh.
Trying.
I promise. I will cure you. Feisha.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao. This time, I must break my promise. Is this the Skysplitter? Or somewhere else?
Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away. Snap out of it, General.
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange that as your enemy, I understand you even better than your own allies?
Hoolay?
This rage, I remember the taste. I know that it was never victory that it thirsted for. The hunt itself, isn't that right, Fei Shao?
I'm a bit torn up because I don't know what happened to Zhao Zhao.
I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. When I learned your story from Zhao Zhou, I realized what an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time. But I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secrets she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners.
Nice. I do want to switch my party though, because I want a healer.
Yet another journey with you.
No? Why is it?
Please. Help me!
I'm sure that the people of the Xianzhou have shown these familiar. They have you fight to save
survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Hoolay.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Merlin's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abomin. You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. But you were wrong. Now your greatest fear is about to come true.
You aim to instill terror within me. All of this.
It's time to return to the pack, Fei Shao. No matter how deep the hatred that you devoured.
What did you say?
The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I would be able to turn. They would rather place their hopes of survival on an imaginary savior than gain the and I, a prey. For those who are truly strong, I will create that new path for myself. Your healer, Jiao Chu, served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die in order to cure your moon rage. If you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be born anew.
So this was the path that you prepared for me. To become a new you.
That's right. We are so similar after all.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before. Fox, accept these truths, and the borisin will bow to you.
Charge your phone, you dumb bitch.
Sorry, that was my phone.
Teach them to become servants of the Xianzhou.
When it gets to 10% battery, it does that.
Carve your name into the Xianzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies.
You do not understand, Hoolay. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Nirgal, don't stop! Keep running! They're still behind us. Don't stop! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quick! Nirgal, run!
We ran and ran with all the strength we had. But we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. A Cloud Knight.
I imagine you kept your...
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Coulor companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit. In the years that followed, I followed gradually. I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the Skyboat that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again. But they ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. If the gods who never bleed nor cry, who walk silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals, then we have... Do you understand now, Saran? You and I are similar in more ways than you think. You are a beast that was born for war, and will die for war.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hoolay? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for the borisin to roam. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground.
You would resist becoming the person who can then have it your way. I will use your... Fear and doubt is...
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster. Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold.
And she's doing it all in heels. And she's doing it all in heels. Queen.
Since the day I was born, besides my tears of blood, and all living creatures have howled and lamented. I once man was strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Fei Xiao!
Tear back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hoolay!
A wolf lurks in the heart of every borisin and
Ecliptic
boxian.
inner beast parts and shadow of Fei Xiao are resonating. The next action becomes enhanced. Well, fuck.
Receive divinity.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Oh. How? Nope, we're gonna do this.
Heaven surge. Rise! Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon. Heaven surge. Break.
Eternal sleep is not the
Dead return!
Alright.
You chose the wrong
Let's
enemy.
play. Can you find the answer?
Bloom.
Awaken star! Grow complacent, and your life will be stolen. Fight to the death, and you shall live forever!
Receive divinity.
Well, this is gonna be
Eternal sleep is
a fight.
Dead return!
willpower team who wants to devour. It will first have to beg for my mercy. Victory is inevitable. Awaken storm.
You know what? What? Oh.
Feeling spiffy?
We're just gonna do that, and then I don't. Oh, I do have. Thank God.
Play. Can you find the answer?
Okay. I'm restoring Aluosha. My 2 DPSs are not doing too hot.
You chose the wrong enemy. Bloom.
Do not fret.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven's surge. Break.
Pray! Taste as it pierces your skin! This is the oldest I have experienced for 700 years. Pain!
Victory is inevitable.
I underestimated you.
Well, Jesus Christ, this is taking longer than I expected.
Let's play. Can you find the answer?
I should have done a follow-up attack team. If this for some reason fails, I'll do a follow-up attack team.
Rise.
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Energy. Let the hunt begin. Fangs and claws have grown dull.
That won't do.
Fearless knows not fear.
I swear to
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
The times are changed. Heaven's surge. Break.
Inner peace! Heed my command! Devour the heavens! And envelop the earth!
Bloom.
Do not fret.
Okay.
Feeling spiffy?
Sorry, I'm not talking that much. I'm just very entranced by the story and now combat.
Heaven's surge. Rise.
Well, fuck.
Eternal sleep is the dead return!
Awaken, dormant skin. World-cleansing dragon.
Well, fuck.
I sent a storm. Heaven's surge.
Oh, okay.
Break.
Fearless knows not fear.
I swear to be
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Share your own flaws!
No, 'cause then I don't have any. Sorry, I'm thinking to myself.
That won't do.
With your own storm!
I'm gonna need her not to attack my healer.
The strength. Heaven's surge. Rise.
Let's play for a while.
go.
Let's play.
Okay.
Can you find the answer?
And they're all full health. Why was I so afraid of not?
Make your move. Never hesitate.
I'll go loose first.
That won't do.
Set a storm.
I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Heaven's Search.
Is that the one I'm supposed to be going out? No.
Break. Awaken Thorns. World Cleansing Dragon. Heaven's Search. Rise. Eternal Sleep.
The dead return!
Holy shit.
Not fret.
Repay.
Okay. Thank fuck that Luocha healed him, man.
The fearless knows no fear!
that won't do.
I underestimated you. Receive divinity.
Eternal sleep is not the end.
The dead return!
The strength. Awaken Thorn Skin. World Cleansing Dragon.
You are not worthy.
Heaven's Search. Break.
Make your move.
Let's play for a while. Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Heaven's Search. Rise.
Your own strength.
Bloom.
Do not fret.
You're the one who lives for death.
Never hesitate!
That won't do.
Awaken Thorn Skin. World Cleansing Dragon.
Our little hunting game ends here. Mighty light of the heavens, wolf in my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as
Damn.
My only enemy has always been myself.
General. General, you're awake.
Nice. The wolf hunt mission has finally come to a smooth end. As the warhead is defeated and slain, the wolf troopers can no longer resist and are completely overwhelmed by the Cloud Knights. Kalis and Mos then find Xiao Xiao, who is at death's door, but thankfully not dead. At this time, there's one more business that must be settled with the affair on Hoolay's jailbreak. What business? Yes, okay, we're gonna get Link, her, and then Danhong, right? Right?
Like to hear their
Right?
explanations.
Welcome, Miss Lingsha. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Oh, cool.
Greetings, my honored preceptor.
I made
been a
my
while since
Videotter
I watched
video a little too early.
I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
Tauron. Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of passing on. What's with this new look?
All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this specter of my former self. Don Hung, you've returned twice, but it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are to meet me anyway. Life does love its ironies, doesn't it?
I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the Cauldron Master extends an invitation, it's only proper for the Preceptors to attend.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please forgive the delay, Elder. I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling prison. I trust you've already looked it over.
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling prison, and a semblance reversion essence pill.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borisins' escape, allowing them unimpeded passage through the Shackling prison. That marked-up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Videotter, a craftsman, once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so I imagine, Mr. Tauron, you have a similar map in your possession. This pill
is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
So, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining forces with the Lord Ravager to stir up trouble in the Alchemy Commission, the introduction of the Stellaron, and the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection all have something to do with the Videodora.
That's right. You were sent here by the General to hear my confession, weren't you? If there's even a shred of empathy in you, you should understand the reasons behind everything I've done. Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us Preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even incomprehensible. But it was all for one cause. The survival of the Vidyadhara. Yet, the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks, and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Don Hung, Lingsha, as Vidyadhara, you should understand the desperation behind my actions. All I've tried to do is to ensure our survival.
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face. Fighting for survival isn't a sin. But Elder, your actions have gone beyond mere survival. You've become a beast driven solely by the propagation, devoid of even a hint of empathy.
Oh. Despite calling ourselves a noble draconic bloodline, at our core, we're merely bipedal beasts. The survival of our kind is paramount. If I hadn't resorted to beastly actions, the Vidyadhara might not even exist. The sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, I had to shoulder the world's sins alone. Lingsha, Don Hung, the past is behind us, but the future of the Vidyadhara still lies within your grasp. The situation on the Xianzhou Luofu has changed rapidly. As Vidyadhara, we must unite in purpose and avoid the mistakes of the previous Imbibitor Lunae.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadhara's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your confession, I realized that there is no point in talking about trust. Breaking the covenant of our alliance will bring war upon the Vidyadhara. Even if we are able to have offspring again, what difference will it make?
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see the Vidyadhara as their saviors, because both parties ultimately share the same interests.
So now that survival won't convince us, you want to talk about interests?
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance. Yet victory has remained beyond reach. Have you ever wondered why? Should the Alliance emerge victorious, they will inevitably become the next denizens of abundance. However, if they suffer defeat, the Alliance will face extinction. Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance. However, I have a way to escape from this dilemma. The Alliance's path to salvation lies within the secret of dragon transmutation. Imagine if there were a way to transform other life forms into Vidyadhara. The Alliance would then possess an endless stream of soldiers and would not need to worry about casualties. Once the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation. This is the way to salvation for the Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to end the universe's suffering under the immortality plague. Only we, the Vidyadhara, can achieve this.
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the Vidyadhara into serving you. I am deeply disappointed in you, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy. Cloud Knights!
Hold it.
Miss Bailu!
Mr. Dunhung and Sister Lingsha! Everyone's here?
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you all ready to violate this oath in the presence of the Lawfu's High Elder?
Oh, so is he the
Dragon
current?
Lady.
Oh no,
There's no
she's
need
the current High Elder.
Elder. The Vidyadhara's sacred grounds and the High Elder are not to be used as pawns in exchange for your life.
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the people's best interests at heart. But when it really matters, you use a small girl as your shield. It's ridiculously pitiful.
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We are all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified solution. Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Taoran. Vidyadhara Rebirth erases past crimes, but I'm well aware of the Preceptor's dirty tricks during Rebirth. You might not be you, but you will still be you. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor will I allow you to evade accountability.
Dan Heng, I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture. Rebirth hasn't changed you one bit.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Lawfu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled. Please, take me away with you.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I have long since severed ties with the Alliance. Right now, I'm simply a nameless, free to come and go as I please.
King.
The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
Honestly, King. Base.
Get them! Do whatever it takes! Make sure they don't leave you alive.
Feeling spiffy?
I can't believe he just did that, but I love him for it. I mean, he could do anything and I love him.
Is bleeding.
The dead return!
Can you find the answer?
Secret of the safe!
Ouch, ouch, ouch!
Bloom. Repay.
Don't move.
Break.
Dragon Lady, are you all right?
I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
Oh, the little nod.
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the Sage Queller of the Feng Hu. With her hatred for evil, I'm sure she will make a just decision.
If it's her, she will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara on the Lafu.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if you're under the impression that this advantage can be used to settle the score with us preceptors, that's quite an overestimation. Given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you really think you can do anything to us? As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat. With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interest, I am certain to survive. You understand this better than anyone, as it's the very art of trade-offs you love to wield. Lastly, a word of caution to you. I heard that Hoolay has escaped from prison and is headed directly for the Skysplitter. The bloodshed at the war dance is bound to be gruesome. Perhaps, even before my trial, your impeachment will have you in dire straits first.
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran, the Skysplitter only hosted Cloud Knights today. No audience. And just moments ago, Hoolay was executed by the Cloud Knights.
And back to Trailblazers POV. Operation Wolf Hunt Showdown has ended. The messengers. Okay. Meanwhile, in the Alchemy Commission, Kalis is mourning for someone. Where is March? She's not dead. I know she's not dead, but where?
I was only in the bathroom for a little bit, and you've already arranged my death? Hey, can't you play some normal games with Dragon Lady?
enough playing. It's time to visit my masters. The infirmary is right over there. You can go by yourselves. Oh, come back and visit me when you have time. Next time, let's not play overly realistic make-believe with this doofus, okay?
Well, there's not much I could do. General Fei Xiao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt operation. If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 Hoolays with just one strike.
You sound exactly like Master Yenqing. But for now, both he and Yun Li have been forced to go to the Alchemy Commission for some well-needed rest. I'm the least accomplished in swordplay, but I came out unscathed. I really ought to thank my masters for taking all the blows on my behalf.
Hear me out. We got this. Nope, we don't got this. It's okay. It's alright. We're fine.
Look who's here. The beloved Trailblazer and the charming March 7th. You came to the Alchemy Commission today. Oh, exactly. How are my masters?
Unfortunately, only one master is here. I'm doing fine. I'm just following the doctor's advice. Miss Bailu said I could take a stroll, so here I am. Your Master Yenqing wasn't as lucky. He's probably still in bed. Considering the intense battle with Hoolay, and then with General Fei Xiao. The rigorous sparring session with her.
Master Yun Li, didn't you also engage in combat?
The little babies from the Luofu just don't have the resilience that us kids from the Zhuming have.
I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the wolf troopers. You fought alongside...
I heard a few versions of the story from the Cloud Knights who were there. The number of wolf troopers?
Yun Li, go and lie down.
Got it, Lingsha.
What about that smiley fox healer? And the guy with the hood? Thank goodness you and the others found Yao Cho. He lost a lot of blood and needs to rest properly. He and Maoza are seriously wounded. I've had to forcibly confine them to the Alchemy Commission. All three from the Yaoqing are critically injured. But fortunately, the Xianzhou Laofu has a miraculous healer lady. It's a silver lining in this misfortune. It looks like the entire delegation from the Xianzhou Yaoqing is gathered at the Alchemy Commission. Why don't we... I would normally say no, because they need to rest. But General Fei Xiao just slipped out of the recovery room. She thinks she's so sneaky, but I know everything that happens in the Alchemy Commission. If you're looking to meet her, the luminescent depths might be your best bet. I spotted her heading that way earlier.
Alright.
The sound of those footsteps. They must belong to General Fei Xiao. Out and about, despite the doctor's orders.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to listen to the doctor's orders.
I love them so much.
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge of my own body is inferior to the Dragon Lady's.
The healer does not heal himself. Don't try to act tough in front of me. I'm sorry, Zhao Cho. I didn't expect you to use poison that way. What a miscalculation. If only I'd found you sooner. If only I hadn't sent you to the shackling prison.
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Xiao I know? Or could it be a borisin assassin, imitating your voice to take my life?
Zhao Cho, your eyes. You can't see anymore, can you?
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me. Don't blame yourself. You know what I'm more concerned about? Has your body had any changes since you swallowed the Crimson Moon?
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes. However, the many doubts that once plagued me have dissipated.
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your health again. But thanks to Morza and that child, the price I've paid seems trivial compared to what we've achieved. I hold no grievances, Fei Xiao. I am content.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much about curing others' ailments. I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you is simple.
An eye for an eye.
So you were here too.
In this vast universe, there's bound to be someone who can heal your eyes. I'll find them. But until then...
The threat behind all this chaos needs to be dealt with. You must already have some ideas. Let them out.
The resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the borisin are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force, meant to divide the Alliance's attention. Unfortunately, they picked the wrong fight this time. Once we return to the Yaoqing, I'll personally lead the Verdant Knights into battle. I vowed to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion the true meaning of the hunt.
Hell yeah.
I knew it. You've always been so impatient.
Seat of Defined Foresight. Wait, throughout this whole thing, where has Fushwan been?
I apologize for my tardiness once again. The Alchemy Commission detained me for some time for a health examination. They released me only after ensuring I was in good condition.
General, seeing you safe and sound puts our minds at ease. Hoolay's escape caused significant...
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure for the Yutue, I consulted with her about the war dance. She advised me to trust... It's just...
However, Hulay's demise might actually be a blessing in disguise. Hand over Hulay's remains to the Xianzhou Yaoqing, and I'll handle the explanation. But what about the war dance? While the wolf hunt mission was a success, the events on the Skysplitter remain a secret. However,
The war dance, well, on the war dance's opening day, Robe...
As Elder Huayan suggests, the Law Fu will...
This settles the immediate from the onset of the ambrosial...
Alright, yeah, I'm just skipping this a little bit because...
the Xianzhou with the borisin and...
Rather than outright victory, Fantilia's motives seem to lie in breeding discord and chaos among allies.
The goal of the Xianzhou alliance has not changed for...
With Elder Huayan's in...
Predicting the Marshal's decision, we gathered today not just to tackle the Law Fu's predicament. Yao Guang has sent a message from the Xianzhou Yutue, informing us, bring you in. I'd like to borrow the seat.
Hello, everyone. It's been a long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last convened. I've dearly missed each of you generals during this time.
Was the Seer strategist thinking of us, or thinking of the fates we're destined for?
The Merlin's Claw. As blunt as always. Though, not everyone's cup of tea, huh? You once told Jing Yuan, "You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Seer strategist,
I've never heard anyone mention that the Decalite reflection barrier could eavesdrop on even the quietest whispers. It appears that the Marshals and
People have been saying that Mr. Jing Yuan's intellect shines as brightly as the seer strategist's.
Seer strategist, our time with the Yellow Bell is limited. Let's get straight to the point.
Alright. Thanks to Mr. Jing Yuan, the interrogation of the two prisoners on the Yuchue has concluded. Mr. Jing Yuan's speculations were correct. Of the crimes they confessed to, planting a Stellaron on the La Fu was a complete fabrication meant to mislead. Their real aim was to secure a meeting with the Marshal to present their Godslayer protocol. A strategy they firmly believe in.
And what was this grand strategy proposed by Jing Liu and that traveler?
The narrative they painted would, to be precise, it's the remnants of the propagation.
The remains of the swarm author?
More accurately, it's a fragment of the divine body. In the future they depicted, this fragment serves as the before reaching that point. Battling the gods necessitates a larger alliance. Hence they sought, I assume. You've all heard of the famed Genius Society member number 81, Ron May, haven't you? The Eye of the Yuchue has just seen this uninvited guest arrive on the Xianzhou Lafu. 3, 2, 1. Right on. Do you remember your name? My name is Ting Yun. I serve as an ambassador of the Whistling Flames Merchant Guild on Xianzhou Lafu.
I'm lost. I'm so lost. Okay. Is that all, or do we... Oh. Wait, so is that the full... Wait, what's... Oh. Nice.
Every
That doesn't feel like...
could be me.
That doesn't feel like an ending spot, but I guess it is. I guess there must be like a part 3 or something, right? Okay, we're gonna do one more, not this. I'm gonna do one more trial, and then we'll have enough for one more pull. That's gonna just be like a freaking light cone or something, but it's fine. It's alright. It's great.
A foreboding sign.
Everyone's a customer!
Ill tidings manifest.
Naughty child.
Ill fate descends. Memories are ever chick. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Nap time.
Turn out your pockets!
We're just having fun.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Ill tidings manifest.
Get your wallet?
Okay. Alright, one more try. We got this. It's just gonna be another... Yeah. Oh, well. Oh, wait, that's another pull. Aha. Oh no, I don't have 10. Alright. Well, that was it. I think I'm gonna get going now, and... Yeah, I think I'm gonna get going now. Where's the thing? Hopefully this recorded well, and oh. Sorry, I just saw the chat stuff because I said it in the beginning of the stream, but I'll say it again now. I couldn't see the chat because my phone is like dead, so... And that's normally where I look at the chat from. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching and playing through the quest with me, even though like through the end I kind of dissociated a little bit and like got so into the... Well, not dissociated, I got like so into the quest that it was hard to like commentate it. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time when there's an update.